Peace to everyone. So this is the current status of my Mvskoke style Breechclout. This is the pattern that you saw before. This is the remake of the pattern. Now you notice these little spaces right here I added on each side. That's because this was too narrow. And I was looking at the picture of the Ekofkv stickballers from I think the 1930s, maybe 1920s. And I might make that the main profile pic. We'll see, or main thumbnail of this video. We'll see. But I wanted it to look on me as it did on them. When wearing this design, you know, I have a flat tip Uchi Breechclout I made, which is just not enough. Like, basic cuts off like right about here, down is gone. So it's just kind of square. The width is not enough. My balls are almost hanging out the side. Not exactly, but kind of. Like you can see, you can kind of see stuff. This version is not the case. And when wearing this version, it does look more like the Ekofkv stickballers from that image. As you can see, I've got the red one and the blue one. Now here's the thing with the red one. I didn't have a long enough piece of fabric. And so what I had to do was, basically this will probably be the front apron. That'll be the back, because if I'm sitting down, I don't want those stitches being tugged on. But the nice thing is, once this thing is in place, I'll have tape covering up that seam, because there's gonna be tape all along the edge. Like the entire border of this thing is gonna have probably blue tape. This one will probably do red tape. And there'll be different crisscross designs, whether it be the X's or whether it be like there's different designs out there that existed that exist in museums today. So I've been asked in the previous video that please forgive all the cat food and litter box over there. I was asked about dimensions. The reality is that's not gonna work. As you can see here, this is the original dimension. That tip is right there, that edge is basically right there. Well, look over here. I had to add a couple extra inches for just the under part. Because when I did this fabric here, I was wearing either underwear or pants. So I had to add to it. And it worked. It looks way better. I mean, I could make the thing a little bit longer, but then it'd be probably too long. Basically, I've seen, if you look at the Ekofkv stickballers, you'll see that they have their belly buttons are showing, or it just goes right barely below or right on top of. So there's some variance in terms of how you can wear it. And some of the guys are wearing aprons instead of actual proper breechclouts. So anyhow, more to come. I'm getting these where I can actually wear them. Like the blue one I actually can wear. It's totally fine. It looks good. The red color looks better, but I gotta like do a seam and cover the seam up. Now over here are my leggings. Now this pattern originally was smaller. That's why this one is smaller than the blue ones. I decided to use some duct tape over the paper, the butcher paper I used, and it definitely fits better. So that part, this is my right leg, and this curvy part, in the spirit of Mvskoke's, the Seminole leader, his leggings, I have this contour going along the edge, the right side of my right leg, and then this seam here is going basically roughly about the middle to my knee, maybe just slightly to the right by a little bit. Those little hash marks represent the wool finger woven garters that someday I hope to have to accompany this. But yeah, the blue leggings work. I like blue. I like blue for leggings. They look cool. Red is a little more fancy, and I have the other one of these traced out on the fabric but not cut out yet. I'd like to make my boy some stuff one of these days, but we'll see. Also, the wool's itchy, so this is all going to get lined with some cotton, and then I'm going to edge it with probably satin tape. You know, if I can get some silk, that'd be great, but silk also isn't really as soft as satin. Satin's probably easier on the you know, in between your legs. basically. So something to think about. But this is where I'm at so far. I still got a nice chunk of fabric here. I still got some other stuff here. This is, you know, Michael's future stuff is there. There's some older fabric I had that got discolored and also got attacked by not termites, but moths. And also is a grittier. This fabric is not gritty. This is, I mean, it's still itchy, but it's felted wool. So it'll work nicely. I mean, I could probably get by, I'm gonna line it. I'm gonna line it with some nice soft cotton and make my life easier. But anyhow, you have to basically wrap this stuff around your leg, take some butcher paper, then duct tape it, then trace where it looks like it should go, and then add material to each side. So this extra line of tape here, that's gonna be the tape. The actual seam as I cut it was right where that line is. But I wanted to add extra material so there's more to have. There's gonna be material cut off the bottom of these cuffs here when I'm done. Maybe off the entire thing. I added basically a 1/2 inch all around after I traced it on with pencil. It's still not perfect, like that's gonna get trimmed a little bit, I'm sure, but it works. It works better. This will still work. I'll still cut the other one out and make use of it, but yeah, I just want to make one that's a little more contoured perfectly, and I have more blue material to work with. So anyhow, that's the project at the moment. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I will talk to y'all later. Till next time, Mado for watching, and Hadam Chichatlis.